Hello, Quar enjoyers. I'm so back. It's been a little while. Got two things to look at. Just a quick slop update. First of them, on the myminifactory. So again, this is a website where you can subscribe for a monthly payment and get the files to print various units for different factions that get released on a weekly basis. So definitely worth doing if you have a 3D printer and are a Quar enjoyer. First of them, Tolmore Trench Raiders. So we have currently Trench Raiders for, I believe, only the Koftirans and Crusaders, but I might be wrong. Let me know. So here we have the Tolmore ones, which Tolmore's probably the faction which I like the aesthetic of the basic soldier the least. However, this is hilarious. These are like incredibly gnome coded. Um, these little hoods are very, very, very funny. I also like the shotguns. I haven't used any trench raiders. I don't own any, so I wouldn't be able to tell you like how good they are in game. They're like a unit that's meant to run in and kill things in melee, I suppose. What I would say is I'd be slightly worried about the axe here because I bought the Crusader officers, which come with the same axe, but from what was it from? Wargames Atlantic, I suppose. And it snapped before it arrived, but I managed to super glue it back on, and it was okay. But be a little careful, I suppose. And the other thing, I can't see these, but it's like axes and more sculpts for the Tom Raiders, I assume, is this thing, the Koftiran Grindle contraption. So it's a command tractor or recon. So command slash signals and recon. Just use the long Mebrek and the wall. So pretty interesting. You can see that it's it says light armor here. It's kind of similar to we've seen a tractor previously that's had this like singular wheel and tracks aesthetic, or maybe it had more wheels. But either way, the singular wheel at the front. I know it's got two wheels there, but you know what I'm saying. I like this, but it's the thing that probably looks the most actually like a tractor that I've seen so far. Like this, which obviously is the point, they are tractors, but both the exhausts and the actual front grille, along with probably so up to about here, it does look so tractory. I enjoy the mounted gun on the front. Who's driving it? Someone inside, I assume. Probably got some legs in his face, judging from this. So that's fun. What I also saw was on the Reddit. So someone posts each week, usually on the Reddit, also with an update of like this kind of STL thing. And along with these, and with the previous ones, which were these down here, which I already talked about, there's this Alakinda sculpt, which I didn't see, so I don't know if it's behind some sort of tribe paywall or I missed it or anything like that, but I have no idea. Either way, looks like good old Alakinda in his, well, not current state because he's dead, rest in peace. Pour one out. But in, his old age, like, quite late game Crusade, almost current. And yeah, just quite a nice sculpt. One of the previous models was based on young Alakinda, so kind of interesting. Maybe you could blow this up and use it as increase the size of it and use it as a statue. That could be quite interesting. In terms of other stuff, the Wargames Atlantic update stuff is Western Unyaran inventory are basically here. I'd say they're a few weeks away for the pre-order. Same with the two tractors. We've been shown the sprues for the Kai Weethel tractor, I believe. That's the Koftiran one. So they'll also be a few weeks out in terms of plastic boxes on Wargames Atlantic. So that'll be the same with the other one, which is the what's it called? The Aelthian Crusader tractors. Aside from other Quar that I can see on this, exciting for me specifically because after the Crevish Riflers, which I guess is still a month or two away, there are Fidwog specialists, so I'll be definitely picking those up. So a lot of plastic Quar kits coming. Then after that, Krievish Cavalry are quite far off. And then there is a thing on this list called Super Secret Redacted Set. Who knows if that's Quar or not? It could be the new starter box that we're seeing. Probably fills in for around the right time, maybe, if we're saying it's coming in like August or September. So hopefully it will be showing that box soon. Okay, that is me done yapping for today. For real, I'm working on a longer video. I just am very lazy and need to do editing, and I hate editing, which is why slop is the way. Either way, have a good one, and I'll surely be back on Sunday or Monday.